Well, more interesting than Cleveland anyway. Why are they sending you?
We're thinking about doing something with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
And you'll be cage dancing in a bikini for the hotel pool.
Okay, first of all, get your hand off my ass.
I'm being your boyfriend. It's my over.
Okay, be my boyfriend without your hand on my ass. We're looking for a driver named Lopez. He's wearing a gold 20 Bolivar coin around his neck.
Do you know him?
No.
And how can you trust him?
He's company man.
He'd be the one talking to Julia.
With your help.
She'd like you better.
It's not an option.
Con permiso.
Hello?
Wheels down?
Wheels down and looking for my ride.
Well, I'm guessing he's going to be pretty hard to find. That's Maria.
Who gave you the hip check and the phone, and Rodriguez is the man by the door with the questionable taste in hats.
Got him?
They'll be keeping an eye on you if we decide to go ahead.
If we decide to go ahead?
Lopez has been out of contact for 72 hours. The station chief's worried.
What does that mean?
Well, it could mean several things. He's sick, he's been compromised, he's being followed.
Or he's dead. It could mean he's dead.
Yeah, well, we're trying not to go there yet, but the bottom line is, you just might be doing this on your own.
He's been delayed?
Maybe indefinitely. Our people are trying to decide what to do. Options?
Cut our losses. We bail and bring them home.
It's a Syrian arms thing all over again. Pontus will have time to move his accounts, and we'll be back to square one.
Agreed. If Lopez has been compromised, we don't have much time.
Have one of the other station agents handle it.
Did Lopez read them in?
Just the bullet points. Annie knows at least as much.
More.
She's fluent, she knows Caracas, and she has a relationship with Diego.
But she's green. It's her inexperience versus a closing window.
Might be a good idea to notify the DNI. Bring the Bureau into the loop.
Have they got justice to approve the tap on Diego's phone yet?
Not until we brief them on the mission. They're looking for quid pro quo.
Well, they're not going to get it. Who else is at the airport?
Maria and Rodriguez.
Keep them close. Let's make this Annie's show. And tap the kid's phone. Will you settle down?
I think you're losing your watchdogs.
They'll keep up.
How long have you been doing this?
Long enough.
It's not very long.
But long enough. Don't overdo it. Keep your hands where they belong.
Diego!
Yeah.
¿Cómo puedes estar aquí?
This is the girl I was telling you about. Annie.
Me da mucho gusto conocerte. Diego me ha hablado mucho sobre ti.
You're the football player, the Smithsonian Museum girl.
Yes. I have some business here tomorrow, and I use my mileage to bring Diego along.
She wanted to meet you.
Business in Caracas?
I'm looking at a letter that James Monroe wrote to Simon Bolivar. We're hoping to acquire it.
Well, you must need to freshen up. Come, let me show you. So how old are you? 26? 27?
28.
Even worse. How dare you date a 20-year-old boy?
Oh,
He needs to study, to learn. You American women are all cougars with hot tubs.
Julia, I'm not.
He's there to get an education.
I understand.
A book education.
I'm not sleeping with your brother.
So, then what? You're not here to look at a letter to Bolivar?
Actually, I am. But my real business here is with you.
You didn't know cougars like hot tubs?
Still no sign of Lopez?
At this point, that might be a good thing. We don't want to throw too many people at her.
Keep it calm and simple, Annie. Don't give her any wiggle room.
She means wiggle free.
Wiggleless. Got it. Is that you as a kid?
That was me.
Your sister looks like a popular girl.
Yeah, it takes an hour to walk a couple of blocks. Everyone wants to talk to la madre de la favela.
The mother of the neighborhood.
She loves it here. I couldn't wait to get out. The other kids, they would tag all this hate graffiti about the U.S. Me? I used to dream about it.
Everyone in the government takes a little thing.
Victor takes more than a little. Our interest is in what he's doing with it.
Like cars.
This goes way beyond cars, you know that.
What I know is that Victor is a good man. A loving man.
He's a criminal with many enemies.
I don't believe that.
And he's married with many mistresses. We see what we want in the people we love. Romance can be blinding. You don't have to go down with him, Julia, but he will go down. All you'll be doing is giving us a look at where his money's going. You put an electronic tag on the account in the Cayman so we can get access to it. It's a simple 3-digit identifier that you type in after the account number.
They'll find out.
Eventually. But by then, you'll be safely out of the country and resettled.
You say that so easily. Leave Victor and my country. Leave La Dorita. You saw those kids. They need me here.
When I was growing up, we moved every 3 or 4 years. It's what you do in the military. It's hard at first, but I learned to build a wall around those emotions.
How?
I took the pictures of all the friends that I'd made, put them in a shoebox, and buried them in the backyard. My sister thought I was crazy, but it was something I had to do to let go. Staying wasn't an option. I had no choice. And neither do you.
So I put Victor in a shoebox?
There's no future with him.
Don't try to reason with love.
You don't get burned by it.
Because it happened to you. I see. And now you are a woman with walls.
How long's it been?
About 3 hours.
It's the toughest thing we do. Convincing people to let go of their lives. Even when they don't have a choice.
They call you the mother of the favela?
They are all my children.
And Diego. Isn't he as much a son as a brother? You raised him, homeschooled him. Doesn't he count? Doing this guarantees his dream. A medical degree from the U.S., citizenship for you both.
His dream is to come back. To practice here.
You sure about that? Why don't you ask him? This is the door to his future. To yours. Walk through it. You have to think of Victor and all this as your past.
No.
Well, yeah.
No, I will not do this to prove Victor's guilt.
Then do it to prove his innocence. Prove us wrong. We will go away. Julia's in. There's only one problem. Pontus needs a password to access the Cayman account, and the password changes every minute for security.
So he carries a coded fob.
You know about the fob?
Yeah, they're pretty common. It's about the size of a jump drive with a small screen. When the fob gets close to the bank terminal, the terminal sends the correct account password to the fob. Pontus reads it. Julia types it into the terminal, and they're in.
Bottom line, we need it.
Well, I'm betting he's never without it.
Probably showers with it.
This is one of those jobs where nothing's ever easy, isn't it?
Yeah, but look at the pension and the medical.
And the chance to spend tropical nights with 20-year-old men.
He's sleeping on the couch.
Give the fob, please.
Right. We're switching his for Julia's after lunch tomorrow.
Julia has one, too?
All the bank managers have them for their other restricted accounts. They're coded differently, but they look the same.
Where are you going to do it?
Julia and Victor have a standing lunch date at his beach club, followed by a siesta after in a private room. Diego and I are invited along for the lunch part, and Julio will pull the switch after when he's sleeping.